Hello everyone, my name is Sebastian Vargas. I would like to speak to you about my opening film that will be submitted to AICE Media. At first, me and my group immediately were thinking about what genre should we make the film, and we ended up agreeing on action thriller. At first it was comedy, but we weren't really into comedy and it wasn't gonna work out. So we got into an action thriller because we wanted the audience to feel like emotion, like suspense, to feel like they're in it, like that they just feel what the main character is feeling. And we eventually thought of a group of people that would abduct any type of person, and they would bring them to the forest, and that person would be hunted down by the group of people. And our person was one of our group members. Her name was Rachel. She would be the victim, and the other three members would be hunting her down. And we'd give her signs like that we were near or something. And the film opens up as Rachel coming out of the coffee shop with her coffee in her hand and her keys, and she'd be walking to her car when she gets a phone call, and she's distracted on the street. And we do close-ups of her. We also do a high point. We also do a close-up of her feet, because the only thing you hear is her heels, because it makes it more suspenseful, more quiet, more like eerie. And she's walking down the alley when she gets to a kind of open area, not where like people would see, but where cars would pass. And a car passes, it parks in front of her. She's still distracted on her phone, and two people come out, grab her, and immediately put a bag on her face and throw her in the car. Then the car runs off. Then it cuts to a scene where she's on the ground, and then she gets up and she's clueless, and then she starts walking, and it's many scenes. We do scenes as in first person scenes, which we'd make like one of us like pretending that we're looking at her, and then we go down. And throughout the scene it's very like suspenseful, because you always feel like they're watching her, but like they don't go near. Then suddenly you hear like voices, like screams, to like, so that she knows that like somebody's there and like something's gonna happen. So she's very, very on her feet. She takes off her heels also, which shows like that she's no longer like on the streets, like she's no longer like a normal girl. Now she has to fight for her life, so she doesn't care what she wears. So she took off her shoes, her heels. And then the scene gets more suspenseful with a knife being thrown at her, and it hits a tree and it gets stuck. And then she looks around, and then eventually my character pops out and starts chasing her and starts screaming at her things like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you, oh." And she starts running. She starts going through the leaves and everything. We have high shots, we have fast cuts, everything like that, to make the scene more suspenseful. And she's running, she's going through the bushes and everything. She's running over, under trees, and I'm still chasing her. Then we get to a kind of open area in the forest, where I attempt to throw a knife at her, because each character has their own thing. One character is more of like a gun person. My character is more like a knife person, a sword person, like the one that like throws stuff. And the other character is more like he plots traps, and then whether or not she falls into them is the thing. And it's more like the hunters are more that each person gets their own like is their own person and has to get that person. You can't help the other people because then it's not a point for you. We do it as in points, like as if like he kills them, so he gets a point. I kill that person, so I get a point. And it's a game type of thing. It's not like, we don't take it as in like we just want to kill the person. We take it as in like a game. So like whoever gets that person. So she's still running, I'm still chasing her, and I have the knife in my hand and I'm about to throw it, and out of the bushes comes one of the characters, the one with the gun, and ends up falling right where like the area is where he's pointing at, and he shoots. And he kills Rachel, which is the victim, and she falls, and my character is obviously like mad because I was about to get her, it was my thing, but like he gets him, so like I get frustrated and I was like really blah blah blah. And he was about to pass over a trap of the other character, and the other character warns him but also tells him like, wow, like you took our kill, like you honestly should have tripped over our thing, like you should have fallen into the trap, like you deserve it, blah blah blah. And then after that scene, we cut it to our feet and we walk away, and you see the dead body on the floor and our feet just passing by it, like as if it was carefree. So we would show like that we have no emotions to like not to characters, to the people that we killed. Like we have no sentimental thing towards them. They're just a game, they're just part of the game, they're just another kill. And our film ends like that, so like it gives it more suspenseful thing towards like that, like it's an ongoing thing. It's a thing that like we do and we just don't really care, and it's part of the society that like we don't care.